If you're depressed, that's fine. That's okay. Stop judging yourself, okay? When I was in that like depression pit, and I was there for a long time, dude, like believe me, I felt so misunderstood. I felt like my life was so gray. Like I would wake up, nothing to do, no reason to make me excited, no reason to make me happy about life. Life was just gray. The worst part isn't even not connecting with people, not doing fun things. The worst part is just that there's no hope of things changing. That was the thing that was killing me. I don't want that to be your reality because I know what it's like to be there. I know like depression it's like this weird dream that you're just on autopilot in the days, and then within you can faintly hear the screams of your inner child just begging you to do something with your life. Like, if you're watching this kind of content, I relate so much to you. Believe me, my deepest purpose is to make sure that people don't go through these things. So let's look at what we can do there, right? Because we both struggled with these things. Maybe it's been difficult for you to find a solution. Maybe you looked up the self-improvement community here on YouTube and you just find these kind of videos of guys just saying you have to hit the gym or you have to talk to girls. And I'm not saying those things are not important, but to me, it never really gave me like this foundation of a healthy relationship with myself. If anything, maybe it propped my ego up, but then eventually I crashed down. And so we have to get to the root cause of the issue here, which is why are you escaping in the first place? And so this is why in all my videos, I recommend this exercise, which is you put your phone away, you put your drug of choice away, and you just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. We don't realize that, but this escapism, this constantly going on the phone, this constantly being occupied, if you're doing it from a place of escaping yourself, if you're doing it from a place of not being with that sensation that you get when you're just by yourself, and don't tell me you're bored, because we all know that boredom is really, it's so low resolution. You cannot really tell me what boredom is. When you sit by yourself, when you say you're bored, if you don't feel connected to yourself, if you don't feel like you're loving life, if you don't feel like you're at peace and at home with yourself, then it's because you're resisting something, because love is actually your deepest nature. When you're a kid, you would be happy to sit by yourself. Maybe you'd have energy and you want to do things. But notice there how when you're doing things, it comes from a much different place, right? That childlike energy didn't go anywhere. You're just repressing that. You got different parts of you who you are repressing, who you are not accepting, because society told you that maybe it's not a good idea, right? Maybe you went to school and you got made fun of at school, right? And so now you're like, okay, I cannot be, or at least this part of myself that I exposed in school is not acceptable because society told me, hey, that's bad, and they shamed you for it. And now you go home and you're like, fuck, I cannot feel this. I cannot be this person. I cannot be my authentic self. That was totally me. Like, I got bullied in school. And I was like, okay, who I am is a piece of shit. I gotta play video games the whole day so that I'm not with myself. Because when I'm with myself, I was taught that I'm crap, right? And we never really address these things, right? We never really go back to it and allow ourselves to rediscover, re-own that us that was disowned. And so this is basically how you can cure depression, right? Of course, if you're like this anomaly, fuck knows, right? But 99.9% of us aren't this anomaly. And we're just depressed because we're repressing who we are. We're literally depressing our authenticity. And so the way out of this, as I said, is you put down your drug, you sit with yourself, you allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, and you accept that, and you stop judging that, because that judgment, you learn that is not you. When you're a kid, you didn't judge yourself at all. That's why you're so happy. Now you feel things, and you're judging yourself. And this is why, when you judge yourself, it's you're rejecting parts of you. So stop abusing yourself. It's like, stop judging yourself. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. You're scared because, yes, in school it was scary because you were yourself and they made fun of you. You're scared because maybe at home your parents reprimanded you, right? But you're an adult now. You got this. You can do this. And I'll tell you even more. If you don't do this, you'll always feel the same because you tried it all. Like, you've done the gym, you've done the self-improvement. But what happens when you don't go to the gym? You start feeling insecure again. And even so, do you really want your confidence to be based on you going to the gym? Or do you want your confidence to be deeply rooted in who you are? So that's the kind of work that we're doing here. And I know maybe it's kind of weird. I know maybe these things are a bit abstract because every YouTuber talks about the typical self-improvement stuff, but in my opinion, these are the things that actually produce results. If you want to talk to me, dude, like, let's go on a call. You got my little link thing on the description, and let's go.